All right, card edition of Let's Study Something in Neonatology. I'm going to put up x-ray images, and we're not going to go through the images like in detail, but it's going to be one of three common diagnoses in the NICU. So either transient tachypnea of the newborn, meconium aspiration syndrome, or respiratory distress syndrome. So I'll put them up and then you can guess what they are. Okay, so this is the first image. I'll give you a second to look at it. Not going to give you any other details. Okay, and this one is respiratory distress syndrome. So that is a neonate. And you can tell by, I would say, kind of like it's like a little grainy, granular opacities throughout both lung fields. Next up, we have this guy, TTN, RDS, or meconium aspiration. And I'm going with TTN. If you can see in the right middle lobe, there's like a linear line right between the two ribs, and that's a good giveaway that that's fluid in the fissures. So this one's TTN. Here's a butte. This one is meconium aspiration syndrome, and you can tell because it's super, we call it like fluffy. So it's just, you can see air bronchograms, those little black dots throughout the lung field. It's just very heterogeneous throughout. So there's different, the lung looks different in each area of the lungs. Very consistent with meconium aspiration syndrome. This guy, it's a little zoomed in, but you get the idea. This one's RDS. Just kind of completely whited out. You don't see any linear streaking across the lung fields that you would see in TTN. This one also, the NG tube needs to go down quite a bit further. This one, meconium aspiration syndrome. And last but not least, this guy. So this guy, if you said TTN and respiratory distress syndrome, I wouldn't disagree with you. The TTN will improve over the next 12 to 24 hours, so that can kind of rule that out. But if you still have that like white granular opacities throughout both lung fields, you can say it's RDS, but you can see there is streaking, which is consistent with the fluid in the fissures and throughout the lung fields.